Hey everybody, welcome to a live broadcast from the train room, where I pretty much about an hour, maybe 2 hours ago, finished doing the table, and right now I'm beginning to set everything where I want it for the line. All right, so as you can see, it took some time getting this table in here the way I wanted it, and I had to build over the old table to get the new table in. So it took some time. This is a 3 foot table in width all the way around. Uh, yeah, it guys, y'all have no idea how hard it was to get this table in here and get it built. But it's in. Um, this is going to be a massive switching operations because everything that was on the original closet branch I'm bringing back, but the way it's going to be is pretty much the same. The table in the closet is out. As you can see, there's still one stud support there, but I am going to put a small table in there for the Mariani. So the operations for the Mariani will go in there, and the chemical plant will go inside the closet. Um, there will be a little hiccup change in the way the chemical plant is transferred from the closet to the tracks, to the layout line. Hey guys, how y'all doing? Um, it's going to be pretty massive switching operations. So I'm going to try to explain everything to y'all as much as I can, and then I'm going to start laying track. I'm going to start with the closet branch first because that's where majority all the switching will be, and the chemical tank, the chemical plant will be on the inside of the layout, and it'll go all the way around. The major yard will be on the closet branch. I'm going to put the main yard on the closet branch because it's still going to be a point to point. If y'all remember the old layout before we did the double decker, I had the major layout on the inside. This time it's going to be on the outside. And where it's going to start is it'll start somewhere back here. It'll have 3 to 4 lines in it with an outbound, inbound track, specific for outbound, inbound track, and it'll be kind of ahead of the yard. And then the yard is going to start somewhere over here on this curve and go all the way around past the second curve to the third curve, and then tie into the main closet branch. Once we get to the closet branch, there's going to be a total of 2 tracks going down there. And then there'll be the main and then a siding for the 2 VDS plants, industries. There'll be 2 tracks parallel going all the way down from the Jack Jack Railroad Company. That's where all the engines will be. Some of the engines will be. And they will go parallel all the way down. There will be a crossover over here, and then a crossover over there for a runaround. And that specific runaround is going to be for these 2 industries right here. Okay. It'll come off, and then it'll begin its track all the way back around to the chemical plant just before, but it's going to be backwards. Instead of it starting up here and going this way, it's going to start here and go back the other way. Trust me, I'm still working on the kinks on that. Uh, let's see what else. Up here, on the on this end of the layout. It's going to be pretty much set up just like this with two tracks. It's going to be also set up with two tracks, the spot and drop and the main, with a crossover there between the BlackRock and the Navco, and a crossover between HGJ and Navco. So there'll be a spot and drop in the center, spot drop at HGJ, and a spot and drop at BlackRock. Giroux Industries will be right in front, somewhere off in the front, so I don't block the view of BlackRock and Navco. So that's where that's going to go. And then, like I said, we'll have the line to go into the chemical plant, and the whole inside of this will be part of the chemical plant. We'll have a spot and drop for the tank cars. This area over here, I don't know if I want to put it over here or over there, but there'll be a spot and drop for all the chemical tank cars. And for that building, it'll be somewhere over here, and I'll probably put the tank cars on this side. There'll be an inside main, like before, that'll run around the edge of the layout, but it'll have like a 24 radius, so I don't jack that up. And then there'll be some small 2-lane yards or siding. I haven't really figured that out yet, but there will be one. And pretty much everything is going to be back to the original layout. Nothing special, but I am going to put a small table in there large enough to hold the chemical plant and the Mariani on, and I will be able to go in there as well. So I will have to figure out some switching moves over there. So yeah, this table is I'm going to keep this table like this because I'm really enjoying this size of the table. A lot of room for a massive 4-lane yard to go all the way around. I want that yard to hold at least 60 to 80 cars if I can get it in there. If the yard can hold 80 cars on the outside closet branch for me to do switching at these companies, then I did a good job of putting this yard in. But it's going to start with a curve switch somewhere over here, and then it's going to tie in and ladder down into the yard, and it'll end somewhere over here off the corner. So like I said, everything is, I'm still working it out in the head. Nothing is wrote down because I don't believe in writing stuff down anymore, because every time I do that, I end up changing it as we go, as I start doing it. So everything is off the head, how this is going to work. It's a little different on this end because I haven't done something like this in like 4 or 5 years, when I used to have a company going all the way down on both ends and then one in the middle. So I want to put that back on the back wall just as before. And then on this front wall, that company over there, I don't know a name for it, but it's going to take the hoppers. I'm trying to figure out what I can name that. And then I have this over here for the rail cars, for the engines. So the hopper plant, the resin production area of the plant, is going to take some time to do, because it takes it's going to have 2 tracks going in, and I got to figure out how to get this on this side, and then the tank car plant will be somewhere over here. So like I said, it's just a matter of trying to get everything in here. And another thing, trying not to have the track block the access to the tractor trailers to going into that. So like I said, there's a lot of maneuvering because I have to have two tracks down there, plus the main, plus the siding, the spur to go into the companies there, and also the same thing situation over here. I have to figure out how to get the Giro in somewhere over here without it blocking um, the access to the yard. So that's gonna take some time to figure out because, like I said, it's going to be quite massive. It just dawned on me. See, the process is working how I want to do this. So if it's possible, take that company, those two companies, and the Giro and put them all on one side of the layout. So that means I will have to figure where to do this without it being a hassle. Now, it is possible. It is possible to put the chemical plant all in one area with the resin production area, and then come off somewhere and have the tank cars platform all in a area of the chemical plant, and then put those buildings on the other side. So it'll probably have a balance of a point to point, having these companies be a point to point from the chemical plant to this production plant, and then have them go to a third company where they do the final process for NABCO and BlackRock. So those cars can also be put on a siding or interchange to be moved to the next processing. Like I said, everything I'm thinking of this as I go, so I don't know, but it's going to take some time. Uh, it's going to take me about an hour or two just to get the main in, and then it's going to take about another hour or two to get the inside track down, um, and then doing all the wiring and everything. So that's it for right now. I'm going to start working on it in a little bit, and I'll come back live so y'all can watch me do this. If you choose to watch, it's fine. If not, I don't care. But I am going to get this done, and I'll probably do it all night and try to get caught up because I should have had this done um, this morning, but it took some time getting this table in, getting it balanced, getting everything. Well, I wouldn't say balanced, getting all the tables all even so I won't have hills and bumps and everything like that. That was my main concern. So I took the time and worked on that, and then I put the paper down. Um, so this layout is pretty leveled, pretty leveled. I wouldn't say it's complete 100% level, but I wasn't trying to go for a complete 100% level layout. So um, yeah. So like I said, it's this past 48 hours has been uh, pretty. It's been hell trying to get this done. And normally I would have been done, but I took my time. I didn't rush anything. Um, I want to make sure everything was right when I did this table because this will be final table. I'm not going to do any more tables. I'm not going to tear down any more layouts. If I want to change it, I'll just rip the paper up with the scenery and then throw some paper down and be done with it. Because just this is all new wood. The tabletop is new. All the wood sidings is used from the old table. So that's pretty much it. Gosh. Ah, so hopefully by the morning, I will have some trains running. Hopefully, hopefully by midnight, I have the main done. So without further ado, let me get some work done, and then I will come back live so y'all can see me at work. So until then, y'all take care, and I'll see y'all later. Bye. Oh gosh. Yeah, I'm gonna pull all nighter. All right, guys. I'll see you in a little while.